Hey everyone, there was a lot of fighting going on this week in the US and the Middle East, with Los Angeles seeing the same sort of violence and armed conflict you normally expect Sylvester Stallone to be involved in, or maybe some younger Hollywood star. I can't frankly be bothered to Google that right now. This is all part of a left-wing campaign of summer violence against President Trump and his policies, with a lot of people chanting "No more kings," although given the size of some of these protesters, they're presumably very okay with the Burger King. Alongside "No Kings" is the other slogan, "No Ice." And it must be pretty scary if you're a local ice hockey fan. The local team there is called the LA Kings. As to the demands of these protesters are wanting a number of things, including amnesty and even the idea of maybe handing the land back to Mexico, who supposedly own it. But Mexico only owned the land for 27 years. Before that, there was no such thing as Mexico. The place was originally owned by Spain. As to how it ended up in US hands, Mexico invited European settlers west to the supposedly useless desert with the aim of extracting rent and turning a profit on it all. But then the European settlers made it a huge success, so Mexico sent in an army, lost a war, and it's now been owned by the US for nearly 2 centuries. That's actually longer than even the Spanish Empire had claims to it for. But then while facts get in the way of a good story, elsewhere there is a genuine armed conflict in the Middle East breaking out as Iran and Israel squared off, with some wondering if the loser in the conflict would have to take Greta Thunberg home. She was out there this week, and as part of an ironic punishment, Israel decided to almost immediately deport her and stick her in a massive empty plane home, presumably with an in-flight movie showing an oil refinery under construction. As to the conflict part, the IDF's targets include nuclear facilities, military commanders, air defence systems and weapons scientists, whilst Iran is targeting schools, civilians, homes and hospitals. Presumably when they're playing Monopoly, they like to target the waterworks and the railway stations too. Anyway, see you next week. If you like these, click subscribe.